guys, welcome back to Jay's Kitchen. So today I'm going to be making an egg recipe. So I'm going to be showing you how I make egg curry South Indian style. So let's see what are the ingredients we need to make this egg curry. So I have here 7 eggs, which 5 of it I'm going to be frying it and adding into the curry, while the other 2 I'm actually going to break it and drop it straight into the curry. And then I have my coconut milk, which I'm going to add in 2 batches. One is going to be thin coconut milk, which I'm going to be adding half of the thick coconut milk with half water. And then another batch will be just half thick coconut milk. And then I have a ginger garlic paste here. You can always use ginger garlic and pound it coarsely too if you don't want to use the paste. I've got chili, which I'm going to be using 2 chilies, 1 tomato, 1 onion. I've got my spices here: cardamom, mustard seed, black pepper, and also cinnamon. And I have my tamarind, which I'm going to add a little bit with water and add it into the curry. Also my turmeric and also my chicken curry powder here. So let me prepare the ingredients and then we can start cooking. So I've prepared the ingredients. As you can see here, I've taken a small size of tamarind and soaked it in water. I have about 4 teaspoons of chicken curry powder, about half teaspoon of turmeric powder. And then I've cut all my spices: onion, a handful of curry leaves, 1 tomato, 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, about 4 cardamom seeds, 1 cinnamon, 2 chilies, 1 onion. And then of course my black pepper is here. I've actually pounded it coarsely, so that's about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then I've added in about 1 cup of thin coconut milk. Half of it is thick coconut milk and half is water. And later I'm going to add in thick coconut milk straight from the bottle and my ginger garlic paste. So right now we're going to fry 5 of the eggs. Fry it and then we're going to start cooking. So I've got my pan heating up with oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start frying all the eggs one by one. So I'm going to fry till I finish frying all 5 of the eggs. So my egg is all done. So right now we can start cooking the egg curry. So my pan is heating up with oil. So I'm going to add in all the spices: the mustard seed, the cardamom, and also my cinnamon. So I'm going to allow it to splutter a little bit, just for some time. And I'm going to add in my green chilies. Make sure you got that all down. Do the quick mix. Let the green chilies go soft a little bit before we add in the next ingredient. So at this point, I'm going to add in the onions. And also my ginger garlic paste, about 1 teaspoon each. And then give it a quick mix. We're going to saute this for about a minute or 2 till the onions becomes translucent. Okay, so we're going to cook this till onions become translucent. So I'm going to add my black pepper here itself. You don't want to add it towards the end. And then I'm going to be adding in the tomatoes. And also my powdered spices. So we're going to mix this. I'm going to stir fry it till the potatoes become a little bit mushy. So at this point I'm going to add in a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Just to get the tomatoes to become mushy. Okay. And you're going to stir fry it for about another couple of minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes. And if it becomes dry, you can always add in a little bit of water each time it becomes dry. Okay. So after the tomatoes become a little bit mushy, and here you can add in the salt. So add in a little bit of salt. You can add in a little bit of salt here, and later once you're done with the curry, you can add in extra if you feel that the salt is not enough. So give it a mix. And here we're going to add in our tamarind juice. And mix it up. Okay. And then here I'm also going to add in my thin coconut milk. Okay. Let's get this in. Pour. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of water just to get all the coconut milk. Okay. So we're going to mix this and allow this to come to a boil for about a couple minutes. Okay. So my coconut milk is boiling, but I'm going to add in a little bit of water. Okay, and I'm going to allow it to boil a little bit longer, or maybe simmer until it comes to the right consistency. Maybe thicken a little bit. So this is just nice. So I'm just going to allow it to come to a rapid boil again, and then simmer it till it becomes a little bit thicker. So it's been boiling for a couple minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit more salt. Since I tested it and it didn't have enough of salt, so I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Just a little bit more. And then I'm going to give it a nice mix. And we're going to try it to check the seasoning. Perfect. So at this point I'm going to add in the curry leaves. Okay. And then I'm going to be adding in the thick coconut milk. Of course, a little bit of water. Just to make sure that I've got all the coconut milk. Okay. Give it a nice mix. And I'm actually going to drop in the eggs. Before I drop in the eggs, I'm going to break this egg inside here. Okay. And another one more. Okay. And then I'm going to allow this to cook for about 2 minutes. I'm not going to stir it or anything. We're just going to allow it to cook for 2 minutes before I drop in the other eggs. So after about 2 minutes, now I'm going to actually drop in the other eggs. And then I'm going to allow this to simmer. I'm going to put it on low fire. Okay, I'm going to push all the eggs inside. And I'm going to lower my heat and allow it to simmer for another couple minutes. And then I'm going to switch off my stove. So my eggs are done, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it in the pan. I'm going to switch off my stove, and I'm going to leave it in the pan for a couple minutes before I transfer it to another smaller pot. And our egg curry is done. So this is my end result of my egg curry with coconut milk. Very tasty, very delicious. And the tips for making it even more delicious that I learned from a friend was that the eggs, break 2 eggs into the curry and at the same time putting in the fried eggs. So please try it and do let me know how it turns out. Thank you for watching my video on how I made egg curry with coconut milk. Very delicious. And tips that I learned from my friend to make it even more tasty is that, as I mentioned, whenever you're boiling eggs or you're frying eggs, always make sure you break 2 eggs and add it into the curry, which will make it more tasty. And cinnamon is also giving flavor for the curry at that point. So you can always add in potatoes if you want to, but I don't add potatoes because it's not a big favorite at home. But adding potatoes also will make the curry very tasty. So don't forget, if you like my video, don't give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and then share on your social media and among your friends. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel Hummingbird Mama, please do so by subscribing to my YouTube channel, clicking the subscribe button, and also clicking the notification bell so you'll always receive an email notification whenever a new video is uploaded on my YouTube channel Hummingbird Mama. Till I see you in my next cooking video, take care and have a good day.